Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
Because these horsemen ride with the pistol outside, with heads like thunder, the rock of your pride, will have no mercy for big, far and wide.
What's up everybody, welcome back to the world famous Whiskey Chaser channel. It's been a while since we've been on the bike. It's been, as you can see, very snowy, but even though it is cold today, cold. When I left the house it was 31 degrees out, freezing. But even though it is very cold out, guess what? It's nice and sunny, it's bright, the snow is beginning to melt a little bit. The nice thing about the city is that they, when they're prepared for it, actually do snow removal really well. This was all cleared out almost the next day. There was snow probably halfway up my wheel. This is the 21-inch wheel. This ambulance, man, this ambulance is killing me. So as you can see where the shade is, where the sun doesn't really come in as much, you can still see the snow is really high. It definitely wasn't anything to laugh at, man. Like, it was a lot. We're expected to get another 8 to 10 inches of snow tomorrow, which sucks. Means that I won't be able to ride again, but we're not worried about that today. We're not worried today. Today, we're riding. Even though it's 31 degrees, my fingers are gonna be cold, but you know what? It'll be worth it. I got my double socks on, I got my flannel pants on, I got my windproof jacket. We should be good for a little while at least, as long as these guys don't run me over. Nowhere in particular to go today, just kind of out, getting the carb running, putting some new gas through the system. Well, that's what we can do, we can get gas. I need to get gas. Not much has happened in the last week. We did get to see the new Hayabusa that I was talking about in the last video. Got to check out the new specs on that. Everything is official. If you haven't seen the last video, I talked about the Harley Revival, I talked about the Honda Rebel 1100, and I talked about the new Hayabusa. Man, it is bright out here. I almost put on the shaded visor, but this thing is such a pain in the butt. You gotta unscrew the side hinges. It's just a pain. I do like this helmet a lot. I think it looks really cool. It fits really well, it's lightweight. Just the one problem I have is those visors. I have some sunglasses in my saddlebag. I might need to stop and put those on. Dude, it is bright. We'll just stop up here, get some gas, and then just go ride somewhere. I don't know where, we'll see. Gotta get something out of this day, right? Traffic, always traffic. Thinking about bringing the front camera back, guys. What do you think? GoPro's got a good deal right now. Just thinking about getting a new one. The one I have is pretty old. It only records at 30 frames per second. It's kind of grainy, especially compared to this video, which is amazing looking. And yeah, so I don't know. I could do that. Of course, that money could go towards something else a little bit more sensible. I'm not sure. Don't know if anybody wants to sit there and stare at my ugly mug. Looks like I'm not the only one out today. Glad to know I'm not the only crazy person riding in literally less than freezing weather. Oh, and another one too. Glad to know I'm not the only one who's out. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh, I'm not getting on that thing for sure. Ride safe, brother. Oh man. Full already? I guess I didn't really need gas. Not to say I didn't need gas, but I could have gone a little while. Also have some gas in there. Should probably use that. What you doing, bro? Alright, we got gas. We got nothing to do. Let's see where the world takes us. It's actually really not that bad out right now. The sun's on my back and it's making my back all nice and toasty. My fingers are a little cold, but not too bad. Mostly just because I had to take it out of the glove to work that machine. I'll tell you, man, I knew that moving to the East Coast, it was gonna snow. So I was ready for it, but kind of sucks. I'll tell you though, I do not envy some of my buddies out in PA, Ohio. There's quite a few people I follow myself who are out in that area showing me pictures of, dude, feet of snow. I mean, we're gonna have 8 inches of snow here, probably tomorrow, and that's a lot. They got feet. You can't even walk out of your house. This is about as much as I can handle right here. This is about as much as I ever will handle, I'll tell you. Being in California most of my life, half of my life, and Texas half of my life, we're not ready for something like this. Of course, in California and in Texas, this much snow is crazy. Got a buddy of mine out in Austin right now, and it's supposed to snow there on Monday, and he posted up a picture. It was like, dude, who wants to go day drinking, sit out on a patio, and just watch the snow? Because it's a spectacle out there. It just happens so rarely that seeing snow is mind-blowing. I mean, not that it never snows in Texas. It does, definitely up more north towards the Dallas area, closer to Oklahoma and Colorado. Car was fucked up. But it definitely doesn't snow like this where I'm from. Speaking of me, welcome to the Whiskey Chaser channel. If you are returning, thank you very much. I love you. Please leave a like, leave a comment. If you are new here, my name is Chase. This is the Whiskey Chaser channel. I live in the beautiful snow-covered New York City, and I make motorcycle content on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. If you are new here and you do subscribe to the channel, please leave a comment and let me know, because more likely than not, I will go subscribe to your channel as long as you have content that I'm related or that I'm interested in. I do not want to subscribe to your channel if there's not content I am not interested in. That is not a dig at you. That is the way that the algorithm works. If you have subscribers that do not watch your content, YouTube says you are not interesting, you have fake subscribers, and they do not push your content. So that's why I do not sub to people who I am not going to watch the content of, because it suppresses your content, and I don't want that to happen. I want you to be successful. I want this channel to be successful. See what's happening in the Bronx. Probably not a whole lot, but check it out. It's most likely a lot snowier up here, because now we're leaving the island. Manhattan is built up. Where we live is not ground level. Where the street is not ground level. The reason why they do that is so that they can have all of the tunnels for the subway system. That subway generates a lot of heat. The heat rises up, goes up under the street, melts a lot of that snow. Plus, they are really good about the snow removal, so they push all the snow off of the street. So because of that, the snow melts a lot faster. There's a lot more heat being generated from below. Also the sun coming down, hitting it, melting it, and then it drains a little bit better just because the drainage system is specifically built to be on that island. So once you leave the island, once you leave Manhattan, you head out into Brooklyn, Queens, which are technically, they're on Long Island, so it is a big island, but it's more like the mainland. But then once you hit the Bronx, which actually is on the continental mainland of the US, which is actually kind of wild if you think about it. But yeah, once you go on to like an area like the Bronx, they do have some of those underground tunnels for subways, but some of them are built up as well, above the ground, and so it holds that cold a lot longer. It retains the snow a little bit more. So it's usually a little bit snowier up here after one of these storms just because of that. And yeah, if you didn't know, the Bronx is the only one of the 5 boroughs that actually is connected to the continental 48, technically. Because you have Staten Island, which is obviously an island. You have Manhattan, which is obviously an island. And then you think about Brooklyn and Queens, which are 2 other boroughs that make up New York City. There's 5 total, the Bronx being the last one. And Brooklyn and Queens are on Long Island, which is an island. It's a very big island, but it technically is an island. It's not connected through landmass to the United States. So the Bronx is the only one of the 5 boroughs that is actually connected. I told you this video was gonna be weird. Got nothing to talk about, man. It's all good. We're out here having fun, right? And I can't wait for the next couple of months, this weather to start warming up. Once it gets up into like the 55, 60 degree level area, it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be great riding. We're gonna be going all over the place. I gotta pay attention to where I'm going. Otherwise I'm gonna get lost. I've been writing some stuff down, where I wanna go, what I wanna see, get out, get around this city, this state. There's some amazing stuff out there. Yes, you know, city riding is whatever, it's fun, but we gotta get up, start moving. Got the camping gear all ready to go. If you saw in a couple of videos ago, got the camping gear all set up, do a couple day camping trips. Let's see, should I go down here? Definitely want to try to hit Philadelphia. Want to try to go to Washington, D.C. There's a lot of places we haven't been. Want to go back to Boston. That would be awesome to go back there. It was so much fun. There's some other places around. I want to go to Buffalo. I want to hit up Buffalo. Just watched a movie last night that took place there, and it looks really funny because I bet that it's really cool, but at the same time, it looked really like country. But like not country. I don't know. It's strange, difficult to explain. Like I feel like I would be at home there. Would love to go see Niagara Falls. I know that apparently the US side is kind of junky, but you know, you get what you can take. Unfortunately, crossing the border right now is not an option. I don't know what it's going to be like in a couple of months. I guess we'll see. Maybe we will be able to. There's a lot of guys out in PA that I gotta go visit, gotta go ride with. Some guys in Brooklyn. Just met a guy who lives in Chelsea who I'd like to hook up with, go ride, get a bunch of good people together. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Just gotta wait for that warmer weather. What about you guys? Any trips anybody's planning? Anywhere you want to go? Anywhere you want to check out? I got people who are watching these videos from all over, so I'd be curious to see what you have to say. In my last video, I just got a sticker from Nosy Joe. He just did a trip, putting it out. We went to Vegas. We just put a video out going across the Hoover Dam. I love watching that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool seeing those. I've never been to the Hoover Dam. I've been to Vegas a bunch of times, but I've never been to the Hoover Dam. So I mean, I understand that being able to see it in person is different than seeing it on video, but it's still really neat to be able to see that kind of stuff. I don't know about you guys, but one of the biggest factors of picking a place to go visit is 100% the food. I'm not like a big foodie. I'm not huge into like, oh, you gotta go here because this is the best, blah, blah, blah. I'm more into like the tradition of it, which, you know, is weird, but it's me. So like I want to go to Philadelphia. Yeah, I want to go to Philadelphia to like see the cool stuff there and to go see where like the founding fathers had all their stuff. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Boston so bad, was to walk on the Freedom Trail and see all the cool buildings and everything like that. But one of the reasons why I want to go to Philadelphia is the food, the Philly cheesesteaks. I mean, you gotta get a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia, right? And I understand that there's kind of like, you know, different aspects of what people think are good or not good or whatever, and I've heard that the Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia is not the most amazing, but I've also heard from other people that it is the best Philly cheesesteak you will ever have. So it's difference of opinions, obviously, but you gotta do it. I want to go to Buffalo so I can get buffalo wings. Have to get buffalo wings in Buffalo. It's like when you come to New York, you gotta get pizza. If you come to New York and you don't get a New York slice of pizza, and I'm not talking about a Michael Scott New York slice of pizza.
The meeting is until 3, but I always like to come to New York a little bit early and hit some of my favorite haunts. Like right here is my favorite New York pizza joint. And I'm gonna go get me a New York slice.
I'm talking about a real New York slice. You're crazy. If you come to New York and you don't get a bagel, you're crazy. And there's a lot of other stuff too. If you've never had the jerk chicken here, jerk chicken is incredible. I did not like spicy foods until I came to New York City. I swear, I don't know what happened, but as soon as I got here, maybe it was something in the air, maybe it's something in what they're cooking with. I don't know, man, but as soon as I got here, I just automatically started enjoying spicy food. When we went to Boston, we had so much seafood. We had oysters every single day. They were amazing. They were incredible. So tell you what, I'll give you a prompt to post a comment. I will motivate you by giving you a question. If I came to visit you, if I came to your city, do you have a signature food? What is it, and why is it the best? Oh, and then also, if there is more than one restaurant, which one is the best? Let me over, come on. Because I think I'm not 100% sure about Philadelphia. I think in Philadelphia there is 2 Philly cheesesteak restaurants and they like compete with each other. I know in Buffalo there's more than one. I know that there's like, I think 2 major ones, 2 major bars that both claim they came up with this buffalo wing thing. So here in New York, there's a couple of things. You have like the papaya restaurants that serve like hot dogs, and they all claim to be like the original, even though nobody really knows. You have like the Ray's Pizzas, Ray's Original New York, Original Ray's, like all that. There's like 4 different people who own all these different places, and they all claim to be the original. And a lot of people have opinions on which one is the best. You can't go to Ray's Original, you gotta go to Original Ray's, you know? Well, you can't go to Papaya on 16th Street, you gotta go to Papaya on 3rd Avenue, because that's the best one. That's the OG. If you're watching and you don't know, I spent many years in Austin, Texas, and the big thing in Austin is tacos. Everybody eats tacos, man, and the tacos are banging. They're really good, but everybody always has an opinion on which taco is best. You know, which Mexican restaurant has the best queso? Where can you get the best margarita? And you know, they're all good, but you can get into a heated debate with somebody. You used to say like, Torchy's has the best queso. And somebody will come up and be like, nah man, you don't know what you're talking about. Torchy's is trash. Torchy's a chain now, and they lost their way, and their queso's terrible. And they'll get into a verbal altercation with you about it. I myself think Taco Deli has the best tacos. You can fight me all you want on it, but I love Taco Deli. If you ever go to Austin, go to Taco Deli. But you gotta get there on time, because I think they close at 3 o'clock, and 3 o'clock, if you're not inside the restaurant ordering your food, they will shut you out. They close that door. All right, well, now I'm hungry, so that's great. Good job, Chase. You've successfully managed to make yourself starving. And we're making enchiladas tonight, so that's gonna be sick. But I think with that, we're on our way back right now, so we'll go ahead and cut it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. Please be sure to check out the links below. I do have some affiliate links down there if you're interested in any of the gear that I carry, that I use, that I wear, anything like that. Please go check out my shop for stickers. $4, 2 stickers, helps support the channel. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get out on a ride again next week. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. I think that there's just gonna be those little flurries of snow. It's gonna be another like 8 to 10 inches probably, and then hopefully we should be good for a little while. Won't have to worry about it too much. I would say that by the time I am able to get back on the bike next week, it should be pretty clear out. Should have, you know, some stuff. So if there's anywhere that you would like me to go, if there's anything you'd like to see in New York City, I am more than willing to get out and go check it out, go see what it's all about. Just let me know what's going on. Please comment down below and let me know about that whole food thing. Like, I really want to know. If I go visit you, if I was to go visit you in your city, what is there a food product? Is there an item that you just absolutely have to have? What is it? If there's more than one place, which one is best? I'm really curious to know, because that's how I make my decisions on where I go visit. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Love you.